Okay, guys, good morning. We're going to play around with scratch.mit.edu, a free coding program for us youngins out there. This is actually a fun little animation program that I used in my old school, so I wanted to share it with you today. So when you guys are ready, log into scratch.com or scratch.mit.edu. This is brought to us by Massachusetts Institute of Technology. They created this free coding website for us. We're going to do start creating. And as you can see, it's going to load. Give it a minute. And we're going to make a little story narrative today. So make sure you guys follow, you're aware of the steps and the directions that you are going to be doing in order to create your tutorial, your project. It's going to be a short little story, and that's our assignment for today. But first, we're going to watch this tutorial. So please take a listen.
With Scratch, you can make your own stories, games, and animations. Let's start by grabbing a move block. We can click the block to run it. There are many other blocks to choose from. Check out the different categories. Let's go to the sound category and grab a play sound until done block. I'll snap this onto our move block. When do we want these code blocks to run? Add an event block on top to start the code. I'll add the when green flag clicked block. You can easily reorder or delete these blocks at any time. Add as many characters as you want to your project and code each one. Check out the tutorials page for ideas and inspiration.
So coding each one basically means giving the computer character that you created an equation that it follows and hence creates the movement, action, or storyline that you want it to create. So a small intro into this would be Sprite 1's our guy. And I want to, we can also name him something else like Miss O, right? And then we want to say that he looks, he says hello for 2 seconds, okay? Then the event is we want him to, let's say, wait 2 seconds after saying hello. And then here on this side you have motion, okay? So he can move, he can turn left, turn right, go to random position, change by, this is the math part of coding, how many ever numbers you give. Looks is like what he does, what he is thinking, his next costume. There's sounds as well, play sound, start sound, stop. And then like when clicking the flag, your character Miss O does this, okay? Events are things that will happen. So when I receive message 1, I will move XYZ. Operators, I actually have to play with this a little bit more, but there's a mode, a round, length of apple, letter 1. Variables, so these are the variables, this is rename variable, delete, and my blocks, okay? There's also, this is the background, choose backdrop, so I'm going to actually do that first, and let's do a surprise. Oh, yay! And then we can pretend that this is Hairspray. Put him on the stage, okay? Or her on the stage. And then, if you want to see what these two things mean, you do the green flag. And your sprite, as this is called, should, oh, hey, say hello. Oh, there you go, for 2 seconds, and then it waits. And then let's add it one more thing to do. We're going to do, I want it to walk towards the right of the stage. So let's see if I can say that. Glide. Let's do 2, mouse pointer. So glide to here. Am I doing this right? Let's see. Okay, so even Miso's learning. Oh, okay, I guess we click on this first, and then you have him there. Okay, so I didn't like that he went there, so I'm gonna change it. So let's see, once we click on this, what happens again. Alright. So if there's any times I want to, oh, costume. Right, code. Motion, move 10 steps, turn 15 degrees. If on edge, bounce. That sounds good. So I'm going to click on all this and then try him out again. Okay. I'm going to add another character, a ballerina, because she makes sense to be on stage. And I'm going to have, as I click on the ballerina, you have the motion of the ballerina. So if you want to give Miss O the sprite emotion, you got to click on this character. If you want to give ballerina the motion, you got to click on that character. So we're going to do move 10 steps, turn 15 degrees, then turn left 15 degrees, then glide, let's see, I don't know what this means, glide 1 seconds to X, which is going to be our 9, and Y is going to be 32. Here you have 9 and 32, size is 100 out of 90, okay? And then let's say I want her to make a sound, so that would be very exciting. Let's make her start the pop sound. And then we're going to go back to motion. We're going to do, I want to play around with this and see. We're going to have her say, how are you doing, cat? And then we're going to go back to motion and have her, let's see. I'm looking for wait. Maybe it's in events. When backdrop switches and I receive when, nope. Oh, there's the wait. So wait is in events and it's in control. So I'm going to do wait 3 seconds and then going back to sound. And I'm going to do stop all sounds. Okay? So let's see how all this looks. I clicked on this and now it's just going. How are you doing, cat? Alright, so you can see that she didn't move a lot. So you can change that. Glide, let's do 4 seconds. And let's do, I don't know, let's experiment 15 to 40. And let's see how that looks. Okay. So let's say this is part 1 of what you guys can do. You can play with sounds over here. I think you can even record your own sound. Costumes, this is the costume of the cat. You can change how his outline looks. Okay, you can also change how he looks later when he's up there as opposed to when he's like, walking. Because he, as you can tell here, he's switching positions as he walks. So you can control all of this. Okay. This isn't a step-by-step tutorial I can do for you guys. It's mostly just experimenting and really just taking the time to see what you can create and what happens. Alright? So I'm going to try to figure out how to get my cat back down here. So I'm clicking back to cat Miss O. And we're going to give him some more movements. Motion, we're going to be saying go to, and go to here. Let's see. So let's see what happens when we do this. Hello? He's moving. Alright. Now, she said, how are you doing, cat? But I would like to change her. So maybe have this go up there. So let's see how this now plays out. Sprite, upload, Sprite, paint, Sprite. Alright, we're going to play the whole thing by clicking on the green. Alright, and then we click on her, and she says... He's not sure why it's... Yeah, so you guys just gotta play around with this, and that's your assignment for today, is to create like a little stop motion. Scratch does have tutorials. I would suggest going here, maybe getting a tutorial. I'm sure they would explain it better than Miss O did. But you can animate a character, or what I would do is create a story. Animate a character, or here you go, create a story. Okay, so again, please watch the tutorial. It's right here.
You can use Scratch to tell a story, create a conversation, switch scenes, or do whatever else you can imagine. To get started, let's pick a background. I'll go with the witch house. Now let's pick a sprite. I'll pick the wizard. Let's have our character say something. I'll have my character say, "Welcome to magic school." I'd like to add another character, so I'll choose another sprite. This time, I'll pick the elf. It looks like the elf isn't facing the wizard, so I'll change the way they're looking. Let's go to the Costume tab and choose Flip Horizontal, so the costume is now flipped to face the wizard. Let's make a conversation. I'll add a say block to the elf sprite. I'll make this character say, "I'm going on a quest." Let's click the green flag to see what happens. They both speak at the same time, so let's go ahead and add a wait block before the elf speaks. I'll make this 2 seconds. Let's have the characters change scenes. I'll add another background. This time I'll choose mountain. I'll reselect the elf sprite and go back to the coding area. Let's have the characters start at the witch house, wait 4 seconds, which is how long the conversation is, and then switch to the mountain backdrop. Finally, what if we don't want the wizard to be in the mountain scene? Let's go back to the wizard sprite and add a when backdrop switches to block. I'll set it to mountain and make the wizard hide. Let's try it out. Looks good. Now let's replay the project. The wizard doesn't show up at all. That's because we've hidden it. So what we'll need to do is add a show block at the top of the script so that whenever someone replays the project, the wizard will show first.
This is something you guys are just going to have to click around and experiment
explore
with.
What else you might add to your story.
Okay, so that's like a little video tutorial. There's a lot of video tutorials on this website. I would recommend animating a character or creating a storyboard, maybe 3 backgrounds or 1 background with 3 different scenes, quote unquote. A lot of this is just trial and error. Nothing is easy the first time around, so you're just going to have to know that when you're doing this, there's no right or wrong answer, there's just experimentation. Okay, so good luck guys. Again, the website's here, it's scratch.mit.edu, and that is going to be your project today. And you are going to have to write up a simple how-to step guide of directions, okay, of how you created either your whole animation or just the one scene. Alright, good luck, have a great day. Remember, Miss O, Miss Shapiro, and Mr. Karangal are here for you if you do have any dire questions. Good luck!